Bonjour, ici Christine Lafleur. I'm the product designer from Scrapbooking with Me Boutique on Facebook. And for the month of September, we had the pleasure to work with Bonne, the Avenues. We had a whole collection packed with bird cages, jewel. I'm going to put a link below of my haul when I received my my designer kit. I'm sorry. Mine took a long time. I'm sorry for this noise because it's a giant project. Here it is. If you saw my other video in August, I made a mini album with the file folder, mini file folder that I created, little file folders from Katie Orta's video, and it's the punch envelope from Memory Keepers. So I decided to make another one, but with a different twist. Since we had a mini album from Bonne in our kit, I decided to incorporate a couple of doors in my mini album. This is why it's so big. Okay, let's start. I made a charm here with stuff that I have in my stash, and the chain, and this was not the right color for my taste for this project, so I colored it with alcohol ink. And this is my little poupée. As you know, my nickname is Belle Poupée. It's Matrushka. I collect Russian dolls. So here we go. We start. I first cut a door and I crackle accented all the frames and etc. I don't know if you see it. And this is a flower from Prima that I had in my stash from my previous kit, and of course wild ochre craft everywhere. And that I put some stickles, diamond stickles, on these little guys here, and a bit here and there to add interest and sparkles. And what I did is I took here a spray from Tarte Angel. It's called Nougat, and unfortunately right now it's on the floor. And these all here, and these little sprays are from my stash, and this is some kind of a swirl from an Ike Success Punch. And as we go around, I like to wrap my flowers around my binding, and I'm just making sure that I'm in frame this time because this is take 2. I put a plate here that I glued with my glue gun, and we had little diamond little guys that we had at the store. And on the back here I put a spray of pearl and resin flowers that I had in my stash, and of course we had the petals from Bonne that I distressed everything with vintage photo. And here we go, vintage photo, and all these little sponge I bought from the boutique because it's very cheap. In Montreal they're quite expensive. The kit came with Mr. Yui. It's called Audrey, and as you can tell I spray this. It's very intense color, a lot of pigment to it, and this was diluted with water etc. and dried. And on this one I distressed it with some kind of gesso on it to soften up the color. So I didn't know if I should incorporate it or not. I decided not to for now, but these ones, they'll go in my already done box, of course. And for the same binding that Edith has at her store, it's white. I put one little spray of Mr. Hui and one little spray of Lady Stengang Blue Hawaiian, and lots of water. And I really, sponged it out, and it came absolutely perfect color. So here we go. The thing on this mini album, it's interesting, is I try to incorporate the doors that we had. because the kit came with the mini album with I believe 5 or 6 doors. So this is why it's so big, because I wanted to incorporate the doors. So I decided to put a magnet here and under the paper, so you close the doors like this. And I, of course, I crackle accent what I thought it should be crackled accent, and of course little cutout and little stickers from the collection, and that I put it here for just to add interest. I like to add interest into my mini album because it's something special that you create, and usually if you're like me, I have a hard time putting pictures in it, or I give them away as presents. So this is the mini folder that I created with, here we go, this envelope punch that you can buy at the boutique, and I follow a tutorial of Katu Orta, and it's very easy. Later on I'm going to do a little tutorial how I bind it, and it's very easy. So I put the cutout here, you know, just little cutouts to add interest on this folder. And of course I recut from the other paper, and I pop the clock up here to make it more interesting. So the second page right here, I left it quite plain. I just put some bling here that came with the collection. And for my binding, since it was so pale, I decided to put flat back pearls right here and there. And here on this page, on this folder, I crackle accent this one. I don't know if you see, I don't think so. And I had not those miniature clothespin, but you know, one like this. So I decided to use it, you know, for a little tag to add interest, you know, just the date that you went, or you want to remember. And I just pinned it up here. And of course here I cut out the rest of the paper, because I like to use every piece of paper I have. Made some tags and up into the little file folder. On this page is the other side of this guy, and I did not add anything here because it was quite busy, so it'll be nice to put a picture or a receipt or a pamphlet that you can pin with this. And of course, between the binding, I put flat back pearls. Here it's one of the I cut out from the paper, and I created another tag to add interest. And we had a whole bunch of already cut out ephemera from the collection, so I decided to do this. And inside this little pocket, it's up to you to put anything you like. Here I try something different. I had from the boutique lace, and of course all these beautiful trims that she has. It's on her boutique and it's fantastic. So I decided to put a little pocket of lace here for tags, little journaling, little pieces of souvenir that you can have, etc. Here in the cutout we had a door, the same door as the front one. So I decided to put an arm here and a bling from the boutique, and a little wild craft. And we had of course the clock from bonne, and another bling, another petal, and a jewel from the collection. And I made some kind of a pocket, and I took one of the stickers because we had the sticker sheets, and I made a tag out of it. Be the good in the world. I hope everybody have the same idea as this, because we sure need a lot of good in our world right now. And here I made a little pocket, and you can put another little tag here if you want. It's just for interest, you know. It's nice to have a mini album just with pictures, but to me you have to have interest onto it. Even if you don't use it, it's so pretty to look at, and it's fun to have on hands. Here I left it quite plain because I thought the chevron looked absolutely perfect, and of course I used a little tag, the tag sheet, and I cut it out, and I distressed it, and I just put glue here and there. I love to use this. Oops. I love to use this glue. It's fast and quick, and depending your where you live. And of course, let me tell you about undo. I made a giant boo-boo while I was constructing this. These pieces got stuck crooked, and all my file folders were the other side, and I couldn't change it. So I used this little undo. Look, I used it maybe for 5-6 times, and it worked. You just put a few drops here, and everything comes out, and it dries fast because it's like, I think it's alcohol based, and everything comes out like bang. So I suggest go in the boutique, buy this puppy. You won't regret it. It's fantastic. I thought I was going to have to redo everything because it drove me nuts. The folders were the other side, and the thing is, the worst thing is, I did this for the August my August mini album too, and I did the same mistake. So live and learn, not for me. Anyway, back to this album. Here I decided to make a tag out of the ephemera pack, and of course I distressed, and I had a little ribbon left, and I put it back here. And here, this is a Prima flag paper clip that I got from the boutique. And of course here I decided to put some bling, but I don't want to cut it, glue it down. I want a picture under this, so I just left the plastic there and glue what I needed to be so it's stable on this page. And we'll see what we have over here. Another tag. I took the idea from Char that she took Mr. Huey and sprayed it to make some kind of a sprit, and as you can see, it's very pigmented. So I decided just to use the fact that I had a little sprinkle here, and I put a tag and I cut it around with the paper, so to add interest and fun. And this here came with the collection, and it's kind of a list what to do or what you did, and I backed it up with a piece of paper that I had left over for the collection. Oh, we're almost done. Here it was very busy, so I decided to add a little sticker of birds and those little jewels that we had with the kit, and the back, of course, I put a little ticket here. And one of the last page, I did this. Yes, I did. I cut out the heart and the stamp that they have. I made a tag, put it here, and stuck it up here. You can change it for pictures, but I like it the way it is. And for the last surprise, I made a giant tag for the file folder with a pocket. I had a doily stamp. I just put a bit of ink of vintage photo and I stamped it half the way, so you can stick stuff in it like that. And this one I decided to make kind of a little pocket, and of course I cut all my corners with the corner jumper. We Are Memory Keeper that Edith has at her store, and it's quite affordable, let me tell you. From here in Montreal, everything is very, very expensive. Here's my last page. I love this paper. I took the tag, I cut it out, I put some bling that we had with the collection. I took some windows and I put, how do you say here, a sticker, and I made a little door. And on the back, it's another door from the collection. This is the mini album, and you open it. I put a magnet and my little matushka, and I made a pocket with the tag and stickers. And voila, it's closed. Ta-da! So this is it. This is my big project. It took me so long to do. I hope everything is fine. I hope you enjoy my video. I certainly enjoy working for the boutique, and especially buying from Edith Ray, Scrapbooking with Me Boutique on Facebook. She pre-orders lots of stuff. If you want, you know, if you want to order skirt tape, ATG gun, she ships very cheaply and as fast as she can. And I really suggest you go. If you want to be a friend, send a friend request and go shopping at Scrapbooking with Me Boutique on Facebook. Et j'espère que vous avez aimé mon vidéo. Et bonne journée à tous. Merci.